Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we've got games away to Blackburn, and then we have Brentford at home in the FA Cup fourth round. So up first is Blackburn away from home. They're sitting 14th in the league. We are sitting second in the league. Unfortunately, things haven't gone amazing since the last episode there. Played lots of games as well. But as you can see, we're still sitting in the top two as it stands. We played a game more than Middlesbrough and Sheffield United, and only a point and 2 points clear them respectively. So, yeah, it's not been amazing since the last episode. Lost a few games. Also, way too many 0-0 draws. Loads and loads of 0-0 draws. We've actually drawn way too many games this season as well. If you look at the league table in full here, 10 draws this season is just not good enough. 4 losses is not too bad. 2 away from home, 2 at home. But 10 draws, need to turn some of them into wins, that is for sure, because getting down to the nitty-gritty part of the season here, the real crunch part of the season, we do not want to start falling adrift now. It'd be nice to put in a few wins together. That'd be very nice to get back top of the league again. Of course, we're still in a great shout to finish in the top 2 and a big chance of finishing the top 6, of course. I'd expect us to finish in the playoffs minimum, but that is not what we want, of course. Being at the top or second pretty much the entirety of the season now, so I would not like to fall apart towards the end of the season here. As you can see by the date there, it's 27th of January, so the January transfer window isn't quite over yet. But already we've signed a player, and I've signed a very, very exciting player as well. First thing is, though, has some disappointing news because 2 of our loan players have been recalled by their parent clubs. That was Kelvin Armian. He's gone back to Brighton. He wasn't happy with the position I was playing him in. I was playing him a right back instead of centre back, which he wants to play, which is a bit silly in my opinion. He's a very versatile defender. He should just get on with things, in my opinion. Played quite well for us, but unfortunately, he could not accept the fact he was playing a right back and not a centre back. It really looks like he's got a bid from someone. From Leeds, so he might be back in the Championship very soon playing for Leeds, we shall see. But yeah, big loss to lose Almion, even though he wasn't a first team regular. He did play quite a lot of games though, and with his versatility and the fact that he's actually a pretty good player as well, it's a big loss to lose him in January, has to be said. And also the other one who got recalled from loan is Terrazas. He asked me this a month ago. I wouldn't be too disappointed because he wasn't very good, but in his final month for us, he actually started to put in some decent performances, and yeah, really annoying the fact that he was recalled by Liverpool. Again, he wasn't unhappy with his positioning. He wanted to play as a centre midfielder, but doesn't really suit our system, what we've got going on here. Of course, I play with a box-to-box midfielder and a ball-winning midfielder, so I was playing him on the left-hand side, but as I said, he did quite well for us in recent times. Doesn't look like much there, but he got a goal and a couple of assists in his last 5 games or so. Did start to put in some good performances, and I thought he might be a great addition to the squad coming into the season here. Finally found his feet for the club, but then obviously got cut short with Liverpool recalling him. In terms of other players who have left us, a couple of players have gone out on loan. Joe Fairs has gone to Bristol Rovers on loan, and Glenn Byrne has gone to Oxford on loan. Also, I sold a couple of youngsters as well. 2 youngsters who are never going to be good enough for the club. Got a bit of money from them. Bronkhorst has gone to Reading for 100k, and also Arthur has gone to Ipswich for 200k. Also put a percentage of profit from next sale at 40% in those as well. So in case a miracle does happen, they turn out to be amazing players and get a big fee for them, we'll get a big chunk of that as well, which is nice. But anyway, in terms of the one player who has joined us, very, very exciting signing. A new wonderkid from Uruguay this time, Nesta Rocha from Nacional for just £5 million. Very, very exciting times to get him. He's only 19 years of age. He hasn't yet got a cap for Uruguay, which I'm a little bit surprised about. But in saying that, Uruguay, of course, are a very, very good team and produce some unbelievable forward players. But you just look at him here, he looks like an absolute world beater for the future. The only thing that lets him down a little bit is his physical attributes here, his physical and his speed, especially considering I want to play him as a winger or a wide player this season. But some of the attributes he's got here just outstanding. 18 composure for a 19-year-old, 18 flair as well, 17 technique, lots of 15s going on. He just looks like an absolutely unbelievable player. Versatile as well, can play on the right, can play on the left, and can play up front as well. I haven't fully decided yet what his best position is, where I want to play him, because if you look at his attributes, you'd probably say that probably be best in the hole there, in the attacking midfielder role. But obviously he can't play there, can be retrained to play there, of course, probably take a season or 2. But what I love about Rocha as well is the fact that he's so versatile. Play on the left, play on the right, and up front. We've got good players in all those positions. We've got Plegri up front, Wallen's on the right, and Bakker on the left. But Rocha's here now, 19 years of age, hopefully be here for a long time as well. And one of those positions he's going to make his own, that is for sure. And yeah, he's just like a brilliant, brilliant player. 16 determination as well. He's a model citizen. What more can you ask for? Of course, as I said, if he had better pace and some better physical attributes as well, that'd be great. But he's only 19, so he's obviously going to improve. And his technical, attacking and vision attributes here look really, really scary. So Nesta Rocha, 5 million only. Very, very exciting signing. Of course, when you sign players such as this, you normally got to agree a minimum fee release clause. Great thing about Rocha is his minimum fee release clause is 26.5 million, but only for domestic clubs in a higher division. So if we get promoted, Nesta Rocha cannot be sold for minimum fee release clause, and that would be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully we do get promoted this season. Obviously that is the aim, and we won't have to lose Rocha anytime soon. That would be absolutely brilliant. Anyway, in terms of the recent results, as I said, it hasn't been great. You can see it hasn't been great by the lack of green wins here. Lots of yellows, a few reds sprinkled in there as well. So it's been really, really disappointing. Of course, in the last episode, we ended off with 4 wins in a row. Also, quite a few games unbeaten as well. Unfortunately, after that, we hit a rocky period. We drew at home to Sheffield United 0-0 in the next game, which was a little bit disappointing, but also towards the end of the match, I kind of accepted that a draw would not be a terrible result. They're obviously close to us in the league table, and also Sheffield United are very dangerous in this game. Ryan Brewster, he must have had 3 or 4 clear-cut opportunities in this game, and until I put the defensive line a little bit lower, it was a real problem for us. So to get a draw at the game was not as bad as it may seem there. After that, though, brilliant win. We faced Fulham again this season, away from home for the second time in the season. We beat them 2-0 away in the Carabao Cup, and we beat them 2-0 away in the Championship as well. This is a massive result for us, a fantastic result. They were top of the league at the time, we were second, and Jairo Wallens were bracing this game. That was fantastic. After that, though, came the iffy period, the real iffy period. We lost 3 games in a row in all competitions. We lost at home to Reading 4-2, which was completely out of nowhere. It was a terrible, terrible result for us. Sam Greenwood and Dane Scarlett, the front two for Reading in this game, really tore us apart. It was real shocking, actually. We actually went 2-1 up in this game as well, which was really disappointing. We went 1-0 down. Pellegrini made it 2-1 for us, but then Dane Scarlett, with a 22-minute hat-trick, won the game 4-2 for Reading there, which was, yeah, said really, really disappointing. After that, we had the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Home to Brentford, of course. I ain't brought you back for the semi-final because we are out of it. We have got a chance for revenge against Brentford in this episode, though. We've got to face them at home in the FA Cup 4th round, of course, not as important as the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Even more disappointing the fact that we did not play bad in this game at all. We were the better team in the game, actually. And funnily enough, Brentford had 3 shots on target in the match, and they scored all 3. So, yeah, it was really, really annoying. Also, the Reading game was the start of an absolutely shocking period for our goalkeeper, Kappenberger. These 4 games here against Reading, Brentford, Leeds and Blackpool, he was almost unusable. The only reason he was staying in the team for all 4 of the games was Peacock Farrell was injured at that point. I dropped him after that. Yeah, he was absolutely horrendous. Started off with a 5.6 against Reading. He then got a 6.2 against Brentford, and then even got worse against Leeds and Blackpool. But yeah, we lost 3-1 to Brentford. Really, really disappointed with that. But a good cup run to the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Can't complain too much, but in all honesty, if I look back, we had a big chance to get through to the semi-final there, and probably should have done better. After that was another 4-2 defeat, this time away to Leeds. So, yeah, 11 goals conceded in 3 games there. It wasn't looking good for us. Lost 4-2 to Leeds, shocking result. We were 2-0 down in the game. We got it back to 2-2 with just 13 minutes to go. Unfortunately, though, they scored 2 more goals to win the game 4-2. We managed to stop the losing streak in the next game away to Blackpool, but even more disappointing as well in this one. We 1-0 up through to Razaz. Blackpool didn't get a sniff in this game at all. And when things aren't going your way, they're not going your way. The first chance in the game, Daniel Gamble with a goal in the 91st minute. Absolutely devastating. But the good news after this game was we faced Fulham again. And one thing I've learned about this season is we love to face Fulham. I wish I could face Fulham every single week. We beat them for the 3rd time this season, very comfortably. We beat them 4-1 at home. Brilliant win. Again, I can't imagine where it would be if we didn't beat Fulham twice in the league this season. Well, I know what it would be. It would be miles off the top of the league, that is for sure. So very important that we did win those 2 games. And who knows how crucial it will be coming into the season. Both those wins as well came in the same month. And funnily enough, the last team we beat before we beat Fulham was Fulham. So, yeah, as I said, I'd happily take Fulham every week, judging by this season. Also, Fulham have only lost 2 games in the league all season as well, both to us. So it's a great thing to have there. Beat them very comfortably 4-1. 2 goals from our centre-backs. A goal from Bakker and Wallens as well. Also, this was Peacock Farrell's first time in goal after Kappenberger's pathetic run of form. And the only way he got past him was for a penalty. So that was really nice. After that, this is when the nil-nils really started to kick in. We got 4 0-0 draws in the next 6 games after this, which is clearly is nowhere near good enough. We've kept 6 clean sheets in a row, though. So unfortunately, we had a pathetic defensive period here, which our goalkeeper can take most of the blame for. After that, we started to keep lots of clean sheets, but we're struggling to score goals now. So we can't get the balance right at the minute, which is really annoying. The funny thing is, though, I've kept the tactic exactly the same, haven't changed anything. But now we just can't score goals. We drew 0-0 away to Millwall, which is disappointing. We also drew 0-0 at home to Millwall at the start of the season. So they're 2 very boring games. We then drew 0-0 at home to Stoke as well, which is disappointing. It's not that we're not creating chances as well. We're creating abundance of chances. We're just not putting them away, which is really disappointing. We managed to get a win after that, though, this time in the FA Cup third round. We beat Birmingham away 1-0. It looked like that goal wasn't going to come in this game as well. Absolutely battered Birmingham in this game. Thankfully, Blackwell got a goal in the 78th minute. And also, Kappenberger back in goal, gave him a chance. And he put in a good performance. He's also kept 4 clean sheets in a row as well, Kappenberger. After that, another 0-0 draw, this time away to Hull. Very disappointing. We managed to win a game after that, though. Beat QPR at home 3-0 very comfortably. Tricky game as well. QPR in the playoffs at this point. Wallens, Blackwell and Yakubu on the score sheet. And just before the episode, what else? Another 0-0 draw, this time at home to Ipswich. So as I said, the 0-0 draws are killing us in recent times. The losses I can take, but the 0-0 draws, home to Stoke, disappointing. Home to Ipswich as well. Away to Mill, away to Hull. It needs to stop now. It needs to stop. We've got a tricky game up first, away to Blackburn. They're 14th in the league, but obviously the way things are going for us right now, that is certainly not a given. Can we start off the episode with a win, though? Blackburn away, coming up. Well, as you can see by the formation here, we are having a problem in the centre midfield department at the moment. Schlotterbeck, he played at DM. It was even last game or the game before, I can't remember. He's back there playing again because we've got problems at midfield, as I said. Matato has been injured. He's back to training tomorrow, so hopefully he'll feature against Brentford. Also, Canute is on international duty. Of course, this is a time period when the Africa Cup of Nations starts. Akomi was in the Africa Cup of Nations as well, but unfortunately for him, but fortunately for us, Gabon didn't do too well, so he's back already. Canute plays for Senegal, so who knows when he'll be back, Canute. Esme returned at 11th of February, so missed him for a few games, which is disappointing. And also, Guevara's picked up an injury as well. He's out for 4 to 8 days, so missed those 3 for the last couple of weeks at least. That's a real problem in the centre midfield department. Also, Ollison is running on fumes at the moment because he has to start every game, basically. In terms of the team sheet, though, Kappenberger is back in goal, much more improved as well. As I said, 4 clean sheets in a row for him, 6 for the club. So he's done really well. He had to get dropped at that point, though. He's absolutely terrible. But thankfully, he's found out how to be a goalkeeper again. Right back is Gonzalez. Left back is Ito. We've got Dig Bareka and Cresswell centre-backs. They've got Schlotterbeck as a DM. They've got Ollison and Scott, the other 2 midfielders. Wallens on the right. Rocha makes his debut today, starting on the left wing, and Yakubu up front. So yeah, it's been a very tough period for us, not just in results, also with injuries, also with a game every single 3 days. But too many excuses, can't make too many excuses. We should have done a lot better, that is for sure. But of course, without the injuries, it could have been better, of course, but these things happen. Agbiar's been injured as well. He just came back, been out for a couple of weeks, I think. He's nowhere near fully fit. He's on the bench, though. Also, Pellegri's been injured for the last couple of weeks as well. He's been not great in recent times, as you can tell by our lack of goals, but still he's a key player for us. He's half fit, so he's not even on the bench. Richards, well, I'm looking to sell Richards because he's been absolutely horrendous. I feel sorry for Richards, though. These things happen in FootballManager, unfortunately, and in real life, of course. He was one of our better players in the Premier League. He was one of our best players in the Championship as well. But unfortunately, he got a lower back stress fracture, and that was the start of a horrendous run of injuries for him. He was out for 6 weeks, came back for a game, out for 7 months with damaged cruciate ligaments, back for a game again, out with damaged kneecap for 4 weeks. And since then, he has been nowhere near the same player, as you can tell by the average rating. Last time in the Championship, he played every single game, 46 games, 9 goals and 10 assists. Last season, he did quite well, 6.76 for us in the Premier League was quite a high average rating, 4 goals and 2 assists. But now look at him, 9 games, no goals, no assists, and 6.47. So I think his race for us has run, to be honest with you. I've tried to sell him, as you can see by the asking price there. I I did delay his bid from Bristol Rovers here. They've offered a loan for him, also optional future fee in there of about £3.5 million, I think, and some instalments as well. I might go ahead and loan him out to Bristol Rovers and try and bring another player in on loan before the end of the window. Because, to be honest, the way he's played, I've given him chances. I've given him abundance of chances. He's only started 3 games, but he just can't do anything at all. So, unfortunately, I think injuries have destroyed Richards' career with us. So, I think he will be leaving. But anyway, it's not our greatest team out here today, that is for sure. Pellegri's missing. Of course, Schlotterbeck playing out of position a bit. Canute's not here. Guevara's not here. Matazzo. Aguiar's half fit. But if we want to get promoted come end of the season, we have to suck it up. We have to do something here. Blackburn away. Can we win this one? Let's find out. Before we get started with the first game, guys, please remember that if you do like the video, hit that like button for me. It's really important for the video success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out and much appreciated. So let's get started. Then away to Blackburn. Nestor Rocha making his debut. Will it be a fine debut for him? We shall see. 6 clean sheets in a row for us. Unfortunately, though, 4 of those have been 0-0 draws. So I'd happily sacrifice a clean sheet here for a win. And 1 minute in, we've got a corner chance already. Wallens with the corner, but no one there to meet the header. Comes back to Wallens, though. Still on the highlight. It's Dig Bareku to Cresswell. Oh, my word. Be careful, boys. Gonzalez. Started to show things in recent times, Gonzalez. Still in the weaker player of the season. Anyway, think he might be offside, Yakubu. He is offside. I didn't want to celebrate too prematurely there. He looked offside. Well, we started off the game on the front foot, that is for sure, but Yakubu just missed timing his run there. Gonzalez, as I said, he's been really disappointing this season. By far the lowest average rating of the regular starters, but he's starting to show something in the last few weeks, and hopefully he can turn out to be a key player for us. We shall see. Here's Wallens again. We're on the front foot again. To Schlotterbeck. Now Ollison. Oh, Yakubu made a good run there, but here's Rocha. First time we're seeing him. Very exciting. Here he is again. Rocha. Yakubu. That's a penalty. Definitely a penalty. Threw him to the ground. It's not rugby, Williams. It's football. Rocha to take the penalty. I didn't know he was going to take the penalty. My word, what pressure on his debut this is. Ugh. Wow. In the first 8 minutes here, we've had a disallowed goal and a penalty miss. Nice. Anyway, let's not blame Rocha. It's his debut. Shouldn't really be taking a penalty in his debut, should he? I want to know what his penalty taking is now. Well, I can't because back on the highlight, we'll see after this. Here's Lewis Potter. First time we've seen anything from Blackburn. Ito heads it clear, but he should have shown much more composure than that. Oh my word. How has that not gone in? It's hit the post, hit the back of Kappenberger's head and come out for some reason. Yeah, what a lively start to the game, by the way. Rocha with a 6.2 now, which is devastating for him. What is his penalty taking? 13 penalty taking. It's not amazing, is it? Why is he taking the penalty for? I need to check that after the game. I need to check his set piece taken as well. Anyway, lots of action in the first 15 minutes here. It's now finally gone a bit quiet, but back on the highlight again. Here's Schlotterbeck to Wallens. To Yakubu. Here's Gonzalez. Come on, Wallens. Added a couple of goals since the last episode there. Took an age to get to his 7th goal of the season. Here's Ollison. Get in. Surely there can't be anything wrong with that one. There isn't. We finally take the lead in the match. Ollison with the goal. Well, so to be honest, he's my player of the season so far. Ollison. He's been very, very consistent and looks nothing like the player we had last season. As I said, don't play him as a ball midfielder, Kenny, and you might get the best out of him. We're definitely seeing that this season in the Championship. Finally take the lead in the game, of course. If we can keep the defensive record we have done in the recent games, then surely we're on to a 1-0 win here. Oh my word. Sam Surridge, our former player, of course, almost with a great goal there. But if we keep a clean sheet, we'll win the game. But to be honest, I'd love a second goal here. Cresswell with an injury as well. Don't like to see that. Here's Dig Bareku, who definitely does make me worried, that is for sure. But he's done quite well, Dig Bareku. Done quite well. Here's Wallens. Back to Cresswell. There's Ollison. To Yakubu. Lovely bit of play. Here's Rocha. Come on, Rocha. Cut it back. Look at more. Yakubu. How's he missed? Wallens is there to tap it in, though. 2-0 up in the game. Probably deserved, to tell you the truth. We've been by far the better team in the game so far. Creating lots of chances. And Wallens with the goal there. We've got to see a bit of brilliance from Rocha there. To be honest, he should have got an assist because Yakubu should be tucking that away. But lucky for us, Wallens was there to just say thank you very much and tap it in the back. This is what we'd like to see. Great start to the episode. Definitely end of the 0-0 draws, that is for sure. Hopefully, we don't capitulate in the second half. That would be very nice, wouldn't it? We've got a corner here just for half time. Can we make it 3-0? Wallens with the corner. Crosses it in. It's cleared. But Scott should get there. He does. Here's Wallens crossing the box. Wallens. Still Wallens. Oh my word. It's got 3-0. Wallens with a boner there. What is he doing? Oh my word. Almost. Well, it's almost a great. Was it a great assist or was it an own goal? Look, watch this from Wallens with a boner. What is he thinking? What a cheeky sod. Look at that. Gonzalez with the header. It goes off the defender, so got a bit of luck there. Does it count as Gonzalez's goal though? It does. So Wallens with a boner assist. What a game this is for us. Ollison's trying a long free kick as well. We have dominated this first half here. Nothing to worry about, Kenny. Nothing to worry about. We're still on fire. Wow, what a first half of football that was. Catch my breath. Disallowed goal. A penalty miss. A boner assist. Oh my word, what a start to the episode. And we're 3-0 up at half time. That is the most important thing. Happy days. Hopefully the goals continue in the second half. Look at this from the match momentum here. Complete dominance of this game so far. 15 minutes into the second half, nothing has happened so far. I think it's time for a couple of changes here. We've got Aguiar on the bench, but he's at half fitness, so I'm not going to bother bringing him on. I don't want to give him an injury. And Cresswell with an injury, don't really want to keep him on now. 3-0 up, we should be alright. Should. Akomi can come on for him. We'll put Ito as a centre-back, but the big wreck on the right-hand side there. Let's also take off Scott and bring on Renier as well. Renier's been quite disappointing this season, to be honest. He hasn't stood out as one of our best players, so I'm thinking about selling him coming into the season. I did think about selling him in this window, but unfortunately no one's come in for him. But he's been disappointing this season. Here's Gonzalez. Well, as I said, he's starting to get better. Scored a goal today. Massive deflection. Here's Wallens. He's having a field day today, it seems. Kobe on the ball now. Can he make it 4-0 and really put this game to bed? Lovely ball to Rocha on his debut. He missed a penalty on his debut, but he does score a goal. 4-0. Our new wonder kid, Nesta Rocha. A very, very exciting time for us. I'm surprised he joined us, to tell you the truth. Lots of wonder kids don't want to join us now we're in the Championship. But Rocha, he was interested. We also had Man United and Juventus after him as well. So the fact that we got him is absolutely brilliant. A goal on his debut. Can this first game get any better than this? We've seen it all in this game. We've seen it all. Alright, a couple more changes here. What a win this is, by the way. I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. Wallens on the yellow card. Don't need to risk him, do we? Let's take him off. And, let's bring on Larson. Let's give him some game time. And also, we can make 2 more changes, but I'll always leave a changer available. Noah Hay as well, forgot to mention him. He's come back from on loan, and I've called him up to the first team because, of course, Amiens leaving us. Need a bit of cover there, of course. Noah Hay is a lot worse than Amiens, but he did well. He did well in one of the games. It's Birmingham, I think, so we'll bring him on as well. Let's bring him on for... Let's bring him on for Gonzalez. Surely that's the game one now. 17 minutes to go. Blackburn are yet to have a shot on target in the match. Pure domination from us, this. As I said, we've seen it all in this game. We've seen it all. Less than 5 minutes to go. We've got a free kick chance here. Can we make it 5-0 here? What a win this is. Oh my word, what the keeper doing? He hasn't got a clue, has he? Renier with a poor decision there. Still got the ball though. Here's Rocha. No, end of highlight. Only a couple minutes to go. Is it going to be 7 clean sheets in a row as well? Gets here. What a win that is. What a win that is. Are we in trouble? I don't think so. I don't think so. That is a statement from us, that is. That is a statement. This is a true sign from me not to panic. Don't start changing tactics, Kenny. Don't start doing things. At the end of the day, we're second in the league after 30 games or so, and we're there for a reason. So there's no reason to go chopping and changing things in a tactic. Just be patient. Things will come good eventually again, and it did in this game. 4-0 battering of Blackburn away. Rocha, he missed a penalty in his debut, but he got his goal in the end, which was nice. And also a Rapona assist as well from, what's his name, Wallens, and that was absolutely fantastic. What a win though. 4-0 away to Blackburn. Back to winning ways, and also 7 clean sheets in a row. 7 clean sheets in a row. And Kappenberger with 5 of those. Looks like a completely different player than what he was just a month ago. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, brilliant win for us, that 4-0 away to Blackburn. And even better is we're back on top of the league as well. Fulham dropped points away to Luton 0-0. They've still got a game in hand over us. Same with Sheffield United as well. Middlesbrough got 2 games in hand over us. But as it stands, we are top of the league. And hopefully we can stay, well, almost top of the league from now until the end of the season. Start picking up more points as now. But that is a great start. 4-0 win away to Blackburn. But up next, guys, we've got a chance for some revenge here. Home to Brentford in the FA Cup 4th round. Can we get revenge against them? We'll find out in a sec. Well, the January transfer window has now ended, but I was able to bring in one more player before the end of the window there, just before this game. I brought in a loan signing from West Ham, Marco Gagliardi, on loan for the rest of the season. And I'm very excited about this one as well. He's a very, very good player, as you can see here. I was looking for a player who's more of a winger type on the right and left, but unfortunately couldn't find too many of them about there. And Gagliardi, in terms of the forward options, he was by far the standout player listed for loan. And with Renier not been amazing this season, it's also nice to get another attacking midfielder in there. And it's also great the fact they can play on the right wing as well. So needed to get more depth in those forward positions. And thankfully we did with Gagliardi joining from now until the end of the season at least, which is a little bit surprising. He's on the loan list from West Ham, to be honest. And West Ham were fighting relegation last season like us. And he looks like definitely a capable player to feature in their squad. So yeah, a little bit surprised about that. But anyway, I don't care. We got him until the end of the season. Hopefully he'll turn out to be a good player. Also, Taylor Richards did leave us in the end. He's gone to Bristol Rovers on loan to the end of the season, as I said. Optional future fee in there though of 3.7 million, also with some instalments of 3.3 million as well. So I don't know where Bristol Rovers get their money from. I think they were bottom of League One when I last looked, 23rd in League One. So yeah, a bit of a strange one. Taylor Richards, as I said, he's playing regularly for us in the Premier League, playing well as well. And he got 3 serious injuries, and now he's playing for a team battling relegation in League One. This is how quickly things can change. And disappointed to see him go the way he's gone, but as I said, he's just almost unusable how pathetic he's been this season, but I can't really blame him too much. He had 3 serious injuries. Also, another youngster has left us as well. Morty Balchin has gone to Reading for 250k as well. Another youngster who's not going to be cut out for us at the club, unfortunately. Fulham just played their game in hand as well. They just played Blackpool at home. Fortunately for us, they dropped points there. They drew 0-0 at home. So we remain top of the league on goal difference now. And also, as you can see here, a few of the teams are playing today as well. Middlesbrough at home to QPR. QPR win that game would do us a favour. That would be nice. Cardiff are facing Leeds as well. Leeds are 5th position, but there's 4 of us battling out for the top 2 at the moment. Us, Fulham, Middlesbrough and Sheffield United. Of course, Leeds, QPR, Sunderland, Burnley. We're looking to get into the mix there. But at the moment, there's only really 3 teams I'm looking to focus on. But anyway, we're playing the FA Cup now, home to Brentford. And as I said, we lost at home to Brentford 3-1 in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. I feel like we didn't do ourselves justice there, to tell you the truth. It was also ridiculously unlucky. As I said, they had 3 shots on target and they scored all 3. I don't know what's going on with the board and the fans, by the way, though. Brentford are sitting 9th in the Premier League, and of course we're sitting top of the Championship. But the board and the fans are both expecting us to win this game. They're expecting us to win this game. No pressure here then, is there? What on earth are they going on about? Anyway, in terms of the team sheet, as you can see, the formation's gone back to the normal shape. That is because our midfielders have returned. Kanouté has returned from international duty with Senegal. Senegal must have been knocked down in the African Cup of Nations. Good news for us, bad for them. So he is back, that's great. Schlotterbeck, by the way, forgot to mention him. He just won the Championship Player of the Month as well. He's been brilliant recently. I actually dropped him from the first 11 to give Aguiar and Cresswell a go together. They played quite well together. Schlotterbeck, through injuries and other means, got back into the team. And since then, he's been just so consistent. It's ridiculous. So, probably going to put in a bad performance now today, I've said that. But yeah, he's been brilliant recently. He's back at centre-back with Aguiar, who starts today's game as well. Unfortunately, Cresswell's slight injury turned out to be a, not a serious injury, but a slight injury. He's out for a couple of weeks, it was, with a pulled hamstring, out for another 2 to 9 days. So Aguiar and Schlotterbeck at centre-back today. Gonzalez remains right-back. Ito remains left-back. Kappenberger remains in goal as well, of course. Kanouté comes into the team. Ollison stays in there. Scott stays in there as well. And the front 3 is unchanged, apart from Yakubu has come out for Pellegrini. Bakwa is back to full fitness as well. He's been great this season, 7.2, but I'm not going to drop any of these front 3. They played really well in that last game, apart from Pellegrini, of course, but Bakwa could be in the first team very soon. Brentford at home. Will we get revenge here? Let's find out. Well, if asked for revenge in this game, that is certainly what we need here. 7 clean sheets in a row. I think we'll do very well to get 8 clean sheets in a row now. Obviously, that's not the most important thing. It'd be nice to continue as long as it does continue, but we all know that it's going to come to an end eventually. But hopefully, we can win this game. That'd be very nice. And it's been a very cagey start to the game so far. Half of the first half is done, and not a single highlight to talk of. One thing I do like to see is that we are on top. Free kick chance here of Rocha. He definitely looks like a flair player, doesn't he, Rocha? Unbelievable little player him. He's already got a 7 rating for today's game, and we're a better team in the game so far. Brentford, as I said, 3 shots on target in the Carabao Cup, 3 goals. So if they do get a chance, we can start to worry, and that is not a position you want to give the ball away in, isn't it, Ito? Luckily for us, it wasn't punished, but Ito giving away the ball there. 33 minutes on the clock, back on the highlight. Gonzalez with a through ball to Wallens. Pellegrini Get in there. Get in there. Pellegrini the goal, back in the first team. It seems like an age since he last scored his last goal. I think it's 20 for the season now, and 19. Wallens again with a brilliant assist. Not quite a Rabona assist, but look at this. It was like a flick and a volley. What a player he is, look. What a player he is. He's got that Colombian flair on him. He can hit it both his right, both his left foot as well. He's both footed. And you know what? Wallens is a player I'd love to keep around for next season. Unfortunately, though, we haven't got an abundance of cash. What a first half performance this is from us, by the way. Dominating the game. Only 1-0, though. Come on, boys. Get revenge against Brentford. I think it's more important for me personally that we get revenge against them rather than getting through to the FA Cup 5th round. Obviously, getting to the 5th round is an added bonus, but it'd be nice to show them what we can actually do. Here's Gonzalez to Wallens. Get in there. What a player he is. He's unbelievable, isn't he? He's absolutely unbelievable. Look at that. Another volley. This bloke is ridiculous. And look at Gonzalez as well. Him and Wallens are starting to pick up a nice little partnership here. I do like to see that. The South American, the flair on the right-hand side there. Gonzalez with his second free ball to Wallens. Look at that. He's just unbelievable, isn't he? He's unbelievable. What is his flair? His flair must be like 25, surely. It's not going to show me now. Let's check it out. What is Wallens' flair? 16 flair, so he's definitely a flary player, but it looks like he has more than that. He's just unbelievable. How has he hasn't got a cap for Colombia now, by the way? How is he uncapped by Colombia? I have no idea. I'd love to sign him permanently. When's his contract? I think the best we can hope for is get him on loan again next season, but what a player. What a player he's been for us this season. What a player he was in that first half there. 2-0 up at half-time against Brentford. Got another clean sheet at half-time. Can we make it 8 in a row? Look at his performance. This is great as well going forward, because if we do go up to the Premier League and we can perform like this. Anyway, where's the left back, by the way? Hello, Ito, where are you, mate? Ito. Lucky for us, Edwards wasted another chance. I don't know what on earth Ito's doing. Where on earth was he? But yeah, if we go up to the Premier League, we know we can play out this against Brentford, the 9th team in the Premier League. Then hopefully we do better of ourselves in terms of staying off relegation next season if we get there, of course. Anyway, here's Rocha. Can we make it 3-0 here? Oh my word, what an episode this is for us. We couldn't score a goal before this episode. 4 0-0 draws out of 6 games. And look at this. In a game and a half, we scored 7 already. 4-0 away to Blackburn, and 3-0 at home to Premier League side Brentford, by the way. Look at this. I'm loving these South American players we've got. I am loving it. Rocha, Gonzalez, Wallens, of course. It's looking very, very good. We're dominating them here. We absolutely battered them. It's not over yet, of course, but we are looking unbelievable in this episode, aren't we? Ollison with a poor long throw there. They got a chance to count him. What on earth is he doing? Who was that? Scott, terrible attempt at a tackle. Oh, we're in trouble here. Big trouble. Oh my word, this Edwards can't finish to save his life, can he? He cannot finish to save his life. That's his third big opportunity for him. Here he is again. Is that Marcus Edwards? Plays for Sporting Lisbon in real life. Kappenberg, what you... Oh, my word. Kappenberg flapping there, but somehow it doesn't go in the back of the net still. Still 3-0 up in the game. This game is not over yet. Brentford are starting to wake up, it seems, but we've got a nice cushion. Yeah, nice catch there from Kappenberger. Gathers it easily. That's what we like to see. A confident goalkeeper these days, Kappenberger. He went for a terrible period, but he's back and playing even better than ever, has to be said. Well, Pellegrini with a slight injury now. He's on a hat-trick, but no worth risking him. Let's bring on Yakubu. And... again, look at all these ratings again. Another great performance from the players, this. Another brilliant performance. Ollison, he is tired. Let's take him off. Let's give Matazzo some game time. He's been injured. He can build his match sharpness up again. He's been a good player this season as well, Matazzo. Well, 20 minutes to go. Still winning the game 3-0. Surely we're going through to the 5th round, and surely we get a revenge against Brentford. And if we hold on to a clean sheet again, that's now 8 in a row, which is sensational. As I said, Gonzalez is starting to get better now. He's starting to put some green ratings consistently. Give him a rest here today. We'll bring on Noah Hay for him. Fullback and support. Also, Rocha with a yellow card. Let's not get him sent off. Let's bring on Backward for him. Put him on a winger on attack for the last 20 minutes or so. Also, great news about some of the players as well. We had lots of unhappy players in the squad because of relegation. But now the January transfer window is over. Loads of them are happy to stay at the club now because no one met their release clauses or tried to sign them. So that is brilliant as well. We haven't really got any unhappy players at the squad anymore. Only 2 unhappy players now, I think. Dick Barreca and someone else. So that is great to see as well. Anyway, 6 minutes to go here. Can we hold on to the clean sheet and can we get a 4th goal? Against Premier League Brentford, it's crazy how good this episode has been for me, to be honest. I was nowhere near expecting this. As I said, 4 0-0 draws in 6 games. So let me pull this out of the hat. What is going on? Here's the Silva for Brentford. Backward should get there. He does get there. Nice from him. To Matazza. Can we make it 4-0 against Blackburn and 4-0 against Brentford? Get the ball back. Here's Scott. To Bakwa. He shoots. Oh, lovely effort. Hits the bar. I think it's safe to say we have got our revenge against Brentford. It would be nice if we'd done this in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, but hey-ho, can't get it all. At least we've done it against them in the FA Cup, which is nice. And that is it. What an episode for us that is. 4-0 away to Blackburn in the league and 3-0 at home to Premier League Brentford in the FA Cup. Absolutely sensational. It's now 8 clean sheets in a row. What is going on here? 8 clean sheets in a row. Absolutely fantastic. Wow, what a fantastic episode this was for us. Completely out of the blue. Because as I said, we couldn't score goals before this episode here today. 4 0-0 draws in 6 games, but somehow we scored 7 against 2 very capable teams in today's episode. One of them a Premier League team as well. Absolutely brilliant. Wallens was amazing in this episode, and also this episode had it all, didn't it? A debut for Rocha, missed a penalty, but still scored. Done great performance against Brentford as well. Wallens with a Rabona assist. A couple more great assists as well. So, yeah, brilliant episode for us. Absolutely fantastic. Great to win these games. As I said, 8 clean sheets in a row now. Last goal we conceded was against Fulham. So, hopefully that continues. But the most important thing, of course, is to continue winning. That is very important. Got a tricky game up next as well. Home to Sunderland. Saying that, played them away twice this season already in the Cup and the League. Beat them both times 2-1. So, hopefully we've got some confidence about that. Away to Burnley coming up as well in 8th place. Away to Derby as well in 18th. So, yeah, tricky games coming up, that is for sure. Also got the FA Cup 5th round coming up soon as well. Yet to see who will play there. In terms of the next episode though, guys, I'll bring you back for the games at home to Middlesbrough, who are a serious title contender of ours. Of course, they got promoted with us 2 seasons ago. They finished top, we finished 2nd, and they got relegated with us as well. So it'd be nice to beat them. Last time we was in the Championship, this was a crunch game around this period as well. And we lost this game at home 2-0, I believe, or 2-1. So, yeah, be nice to win it this time round. That would be very nice as well. And also away to Bournemouth. Obviously, we started off the season here in the Championship at home to Bournemouth, and we lost that game 2-1. So, be an interesting episode, the next one. Hopefully, we can go into it still in the top 2. And who knows, maybe even some distance between us and a 2nd place. But as long as we're still in the top 2 around this period, I'll be fairly happy with that. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Please remember that if you do like the video, to that like button for me. As I said, it's very important for the video success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.